This week I'm going to be working on my first ever bike. This thing is a pretty built up little Doodlebug, and I'll get into later in the video, but I'm going to be trying to resurrect it from its sad state in the garage and build it into the ultimate little pit bike. So stay tuned for that. This thing has had a lot of work done to it. Custom front end with suspension, custom swing arm made out of a treadmill. The motor is a like stage 2 plus. It's got the built flywheel, built connecting rod, hot 265 cam, upgraded valve springs, a ported head, and there's something I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, flat top piston. It's got flat top piston too. So this thing's pretty mean. It gets out of its own way just fine. The reason it was parked here is because I blew up the front clutch on the CVT, and then when I blew up the front clutch on the CVT, it got parked, and then I just started taking parts off of it like I do. And then when that happened, I had it sitting around for a while, and I thought it'd look a lot cooler if I cut 4 inches out of the frame. So that's what I did. I cut 4 inches out of the frame. So finally, this tank is off of a Z50, and it is attached via a little pedestal I made up here. And it looks pretty cool and gives the bike a like kind of monkey bike look, which I'm a big fan of the monkey bikes. So when I get this all said and done, I'm going to paint it up real cool, and it's just going to be a really, really cool bike. What you see me making here, this little trellis piece. This will go in here. Can't see nothing. This will go in here like this, and then the shock mount will mount to the top of this trellis piece up here. And yeah, just gotta make another one for the other side that is reversed. And I can tack them in and start making the lower shock mounts. Alright, because I suck at filming, here's the nearly completed shock mount. Alright, so now it comes time to build the upper shock mount. And what I'm thinking here is I'm going to run a tube between the top bars, and then just make some tabs that come up to pick up the shock. That this shock is not going to work. The reason it's not going to work is it's way too soft. So kind of a bummer. I was hoping to use this shock and be done with it. So what I'm thinking for the pegs right now, my plan for actually making this work, is taking a tube like this and mounting it underneath the bike like that, like pit bikes do it, where they have the actual like pegs as one solid bar across the whole thing. That I think would give me the sturdiest pegs. These are the new foot pegs I purchased. They're just Amazon cheapies for a pit bike. This, if I can not drop it, fits in there relatively well, and I'm gonna see about maybe making this work. got me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I got this new shock in, and while it's a whole lot stiffer and a whole lot better for what I'm doing, the mounts are too close together and it's giving me this ridiculous angle right here. I really need to fix this for two reasons. One, it just looks dumb and ugly. And second... Alright, during this portion of the video, I was essentially trying to explain how the force would be doing weird things whenever you get on the throttle, but honestly it just doesn't even make sense. So just appreciate this voiceover and that you don't have to listen to whatever the hell I was going on about. So I've got the shock installed, and I had to crank up the preload about 1/4 inch, and then it actually has compression dampening. So I just torqued down the compression dampenings to where it's about middle setting, and I think it's going to work fine. I have a little bit of interference with the spark plug boot here, but I should be able to just replace that with like a regular NGK spark plug boot. Thank you for watching this video. If you've made it through to this part of the video, I sincerely appreciate it. It may not look like it, but it's been a lot of work getting this bike to this point in the past couple weeks. I've had a lot of other stuff going on, so it's been kind of crazy, but I think I've finally gotten to a point where I can at least show the progress I got going on here. This project will continue. However, the next video will probably be on the Tercel, because I'm waiting on the head from the machine shop. And once I get the head from the machine shop back, then I should be able to get this thing up and running again. So that should be a fun one whenever that happens. I already got some clips cut for it, but as always, thank you for watching. Bye.